Hi VC, this is Aaron, Methylamer, and today I'm entering another contest for Carlos at As the Table Turns. And, I was going to do this contest a couple weeks ago, and I had half of my questions figured out and all that, and then I just kind of lost track of it. And then he put up a reminder, and my good friend JC from the flip side pointed it out to me, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right, I was going to enter that. And it's almost over, so I got to get this in quick. So, Carlos, you got a great channel. You're a really cool guy. I really love your stuff, and I'm going to try to do this. I had problems with one of the questions. That's why I didn't do it originally, and I finally kind of figured out one to do, and it was for your 8th question. It's when I get to it, I'll kind of explain. So what I got here is I got it written down here. So question 1 is, and this would be an entrance song if I was like a fighter or professional wrestler or something. That's kind of an interesting question because it's way out of my wheelhouse. Except for Jeff Witcher did this crazy picture of the four of us that do the Thursdays. I mean, it would go really good with that. But other than that, it's kind of a crazy question for me. But I'm going to go with the song "The Mob Goes Wild" from Blast Tyrant. And it's just a pumped up song, really good, high energy. The lyrics are really good, and it would be a great song for that. It's called "The Mob Goes Wild," 3rd song on Blast Tyrant. Love that song. So the next question, see, this is another one I had problems with because the question is, what 3 songs would you play at your funeral, and when would you have them played? And I always just thought I'd have a party. But, if they have a funeral, there's a few songs I'd like played. And the first one would be, let's see what order I want. I want to go, this Clutch again. First song is The Soap Makers from the Elephant Riders. And The Soap Makers is a really great song. It's just me. I really love it. The lyrics are great. It talks about heaven and hell combining to one, all this stuff. Really killer song, and it's my favorite band. And I'm going with like my 3 favorite bands here, because that's what I would like played as my 3 favorite artists. And so I'm going with the Soap Makers, which is the first song on side B on this, so it'd be the 4th song on the CD, Soap Makers, and this is an amazing record. Second song by my other favorite band, Kiss. And for years, when this album came out, that's instantly what I said, oh, that's going to be one of my songs at the funeral. So it's from Kiss Revenge. It's Every Time I Look at You, the ballad. It's my favorite Kiss ballad. It's an amazing song, and I just love the lyrics. I love how Paul Stanley sings it. The guitar work from Bruce Kulick is killer, and I just love that song. So Every Time I Look at You, number 2. And these would kind of be in order. And my 3rd one, I got to go with my Sweet F.A. And I'm going to go with the title song, Stick to Your Guns. And it's just an amazing, epic song. It starts off kind of acoustic, and then it rocks out, and it's just infectious, and the lyrics are really good. And I just love the song, and I love the band. So it'd be Stick to Your Guns, which is the last song on side 1 of this amazing record. So there's that question. Number 3, we got, what artist would you like to sit and have a conversation with or have a drink with or something? And again, I'm going with Clutch, and it's the singer of Clutch, Neil Fallon, who writes all the lyrics. Because I would love to just talk to him about all their lyrics, because they have such unique lyrics, and it's just the depth of the lyrics of the Clutch records. That's what makes them so special. And so I'd love to pick his brain about some of the Clutch lyrics. So be Neil Fallon. Question number 4. What 4-year span would you want to visit and go back in time to hear concerts, to see concerts? And I would pick 71 to 74. Because 71, you got like the Deep Purple great era within rock, Fireball, Machine Head, that era, you could see that. And 74's got Kiss and Judas Priest coming out and all that great stuff. And I would just love to see that early Kiss and that era of Deep Purple especially. And Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, all that stuff. So I just think that would be a really good, unique era. And I was like, I was born in 70, so it was impossible for me to see concerts then. So that was what I'd pick. My second choice would be late 80s, early 90s, which I was actually seeing a bunch of concerts, but I'd like to go back and see even more because that was a great era too. But there we go. That's for that one. Number 5, what's the best driving or road trip song? Now, I've actually used this on road trips, and it's my favorite. It's the song Field Trip by Kik Tracy. I only have it on cassette. It was never released on vinyl. I believe you can get it on CD, but the title song, Field Trip, is just so great. And it's a great driving song. Great, it puts you in a great mood, and just, it's amazing for road travel. I have used that on road trips when I was younger many times. Very cool song. Number 6, when you finally get the feeling of freedom after the COVID ends, what's the first song you'll play? Well, to me, it's all the same. It's like I'm considered an essential worker, so I've been working the whole time through it. It's not like I'm stuck in a house. I've actually had more work, so I'll probably just celebrate everything being back to normal, everyone else being good. So what did I put here? The first song I will pick is this record again, the title song, Elephant Riders. It's just such a great song, and the lyrics are so good, and I just love it. Elephant Riders from Clutch. It's a whole story about this, I think it was in the Revolutionary War. It's a story about a battle, and there was elephants involved, and it's pretty cool. I really like it, and it just puts me in a good mood. So that's what I'd like to hear first, is the Elephant Riders. I'm using a lot of the same records here because these are my favorite records. Okay, number 7. What song can you not help but to like tap your toe to, just totally rock out to? And that, the first song, I'm going back to this record again, Prince of the City from Sweet F.A. It's just infectious. Just the driving rhythm of that song, and just has so much energy and punch to it, and great, amazing, amazing song, Prince of the City from Sweet F.A. If you guys haven't heard it, check that song out, Prince of the City. It's not like thrash metal, heavy metal. It's bluesy metal, bluesy hard rock, whatever you want to call it, but it's just great. Love that song. Okay, this was the one I had problems with. What's a well-known classic album I can't stand to listen to? And see, there's a problem with this for me, because even I just love most music, and so it's hard for me to, there's some that are overplayed, but I still enjoy listening to them, or there's some that I don't really like the singing on, but I like the music, or some that I don't really care for the music, but I like the singing. So I'm going to go with one. It's just an artist I've never really liked, even though he's a great singer. But there's one thing that really bugged me about it. I'm going to go with George Michael and Faith. And I got this from a record collection. I didn't buy it on its own, because I wouldn't, but it's just not my style. I understand if people like it. But just that song, Faith, for the first time I heard it, it really bothered me, because I was like, wait a second, that almost sounds like New York Groove, the guitar rhythm of it. And it just always made me think of that. And then having George Michael singing it, when I'm thinking of New York Groove, really has always put me off a little. And he's just, he's a good singer, good songwriter. It's just not my thing. But that's the only thing I can come up with, really, just because most stuff, even if I don't really care for it, I still will listen to it, because I just love music. So, okay, at number 9, what VC channel got me interested in the vinyl community? And that is an easy one. It was Frank Landry at channel 33 RPM. He's the first channel I started watching. I stumbled upon his channel, and I thought it was so cool that someone was showing records, talking about records, because I had been collecting records for years, and I didn't even know this was a thing. So I started watching Frank Landry's channel, and from there I went to Scott Waters and Lazarus. Those were the next two. Lazarus, amazing. I love Lazarus. And he hasn't done a lot of videos lately. He used to do a ton of them, but he's so great. And then also Mr. Hall of Fame, Brandon. He was one of my very earliest ones, and I just really love his record room, how he has it set up, and his impeccable taste of music. And so those 4 are the ones that really got me into it. And then from there it just snowballed, and now I'm subscribed to like 800 or 900 channels, I think. And I just I try to watch everybody, but it's really hard. But so I just kind of pick and choose, watch this person, and when I get some free time, I try to get to everybody. But those were the 4 that were really, it was first Frank, then Scott Waters, Lazarus, and Brandon, Mr. Hall of Fame. So those are the 4 that really got me going into the VC. So I appreciate all 4 of them. They're great channels, great guys. So really cool. Number 10, what new channel with less than 200 subs in the VC has piqued your interest? There's a ton of them out there, and I'm going to try to do a shout out like every other video, and I know I do videos with other people. We're going to try to do that. But for this one, I'm going to use my friend Kevin, me, myself, and my vinyl. He's just got a really good presence on camera, and he has a great taste, really good talker. He talks very well about the music, and I really like his taste in music, and he's a really cool guy. Really love watching him, and I just love his channel. So me, myself, and my vinyl. Everyone check that channel out, sub him up. He's really cool. His name is Kevin. And all right, so Carlos finally got it in. Sorry it took so long. And all right, and congratulations. Wish you many more subs, and have a good day. Goodbye.